Well, this is where the trip begins. 10 foot wide, 1,015 miles to go. Alright guys, so we are running across the PA Turnpike right now. It is an absolute monsoon out here. I'm not complaining because it's not snow. We can deal with the rain, we can travel in the rain as long as we have proper visibility, which we do. You can see far enough ahead out there. You can actually see my permit sitting on the dash there to the right. I did a full look over of all my permits. So we're running the turnpike out to the Ohio Turnpike, head out towards Toledo, up through, I think we like skipping Indiana, Illinois, Wisconsin, then Minnesota. So about a 1,000-mile trip. But I'll show you guys. I want to show you guys this oversized package I got. It's from Vulcan, same company that makes like the wheel straps and stuff. They sell a neat little kit with a carry bag and everything that I had purchased from Amazon. Link with that will be down in the description. It's about between 120 and 150 bucks is I think what I paid for it. And I never thought I was gonna ever haul anything oversized, but wouldn't be bad to have, especially if you're a flatbedder, to have just in case you come across the load and you need banners and flags. And they come with these real heavy duty magnets that I have on the trailer to mark the four corners of the trailer with flags. So I'll catch up with you guys here maybe once the rain slows down a little bit so I can show you everything. But I just kind of wanted to show you what we're working with. We're at mile marker 57. So we got about another hour till we get to Ohio. We need to get through Ohio and Indiana before dark. And I need to read my Illinois permit, because from what I read on my permit and what I read on their website, I think I'm still good to travel at night because I'm only 10 foot wide. I'm not over 10 foot. I'm new to this, so I have to go by my permits and my research. And I think we need lights. We can travel at night up to 10 feet with flashing amber lights, which we'll take care of that. I'll show you guys all that. But I'll catch up with you guys here in a little bit. And everything's been going good except this trailer being so light and this much water being on the road. It gets a little, like, not really squirrely, but you'll hit some pretty good standing water on the road and it'll want to jet you to one side or the other. So I'll catch up with you guys soon. So we're coming through Ohio. Look at this gate opening for us. We're 10 foot wide. Like that, we're on the Ohio Turnpike. So on the Ohio Turnpike, you're supposed to stop and use the phone to call in your permit number. Well, they couldn't hear me from the winds blowing like 20 miles an hour out here. So they just told me to pull in the closed lane so he could stand inside and do it instead of standing out there in the wind and the rain. So we're all good. We're rolling. Because when I got on the phone and he said pull into lane 1, I was a little worried that there was something wrong, like paperwork or like, I don't know, there's gonna do an inspection or something. But that's all it was, is he didn't want to have to yell over the phone when he could just talk to me in person. So we're all good. We're gonna stop at this service plaza here, use the restroom, and probably just get fuel. I mean, we're getting awesome fuel mileage, but might as well just top the tanks off since I haven't got any fuel to start this trip. All right, well, we got checked into the hotel. There's a truck out there. So we're in Portage, Indiana. Let me turn the light on here. Portage, Indiana. Today was kind of stressful, so I didn't do much recording while driving. Reason being stressful, trying to follow the oversized permit through Ohio was a bit of a task. I wish I had it. It's in the truck, but I have it on my phone. Maybe I'll upload it and put it in the video so you can see how many different directions there really were on this permit for. I mean, I get it. The state does it, but it's like being just 10 feet wide, I felt like you'd be better off on the toll road. But that being said, it took probably, I mean, we did get about 600 miles in today, and I really didn't stop. I really didn't mess around out on the road today. But maybe it didn't take as long as I thought, but it just felt like constantly trying to like look at the permit and take this turn, take that turn. And anyways, we're staying in Indiana because we're out of time, one, and we made it to Indiana before sunset, which means being only 10 feet wide in Indiana, not an inch over, I could run continuously 7 days a week, 24/7. If I would have been 1 more inch wide, I would have been limited to 30 minutes before sunrise and 30 minutes after sunset. So we sneaked into Indiana in just enough time, barely, just enough time. That probably would have been discretion at that point about how close it was. But yeah, and then we made it about another 130 or so miles, and here we are. I didn't want to get any closer to Chicago, and obviously I can't travel in Illinois till the sun comes up tomorrow. So here we are. Figure we'll and I forgot about the time change, so I figure we'll relax a little bit tonight and go back to hauling oversize tomorrow. It's definitely a learning experience because it's the first time I've done it, but I'm sure there's a lot of people out there in the comments that thinks it's easy, but I grew up using a GPS everywhere I went, and you definitely take that for granted until you start to try to run off these permits. But with that being said, I'll see you guys in the morning. Alright, well, looks like my signs got shredded some, but here are these magnets I was talking about. We're marked on all 4 corners. I should have turned my lights on, but I started it from the passenger side. We're marked on all 4 corners. Trying to keep this from dragging on the ground. It's ripping. No wonder people run those wood signs all the time when they run like sheds, because it just goes, disintegrates those. Check the other side once I pull it out of the snow over there. Check the tires, but we're rolling. Oh, here, let me show you guys this real quick before I put you guys on the charger. So when coming into Ohio, you come in on I-80 at Hubbard, and it pretty much wants you to run parallel to 80. So look at all the this is just to get through Ohio, and that's only at 10 foot wide, and literally you can look to your left and see 80, I think it's 80, but you're running parallel to it on a 2-lane road. I don't understand why they wouldn't want you on the main road, but anyways, I don't make the permits, I don't care, I'm just saying. So trying to follow that when you're accustomed to just running a GPS, test your old brain out a little bit. So we got through, we are in what did I say, we're in Indiana somewhere, Portage, Indiana. Stayed at this Baymont. Not a bad hotel, not bad, I'll give it to them. It was clean, so that's all I really care. Well, that's a bad day for someone. Got him pulled into the, this is a road ranger here. I just stopped to get breakfast. I got the hood open, he had the creeper out, everything. I'm getting out of here. So let's play a fun little game here. What road has the worst, wait, what road? What state has the worst roads? Thought it was the Indiana Toll Road. Now I'm up here on, I guess this is 90 or 94 or something, up in Wisconsin, 90, well 90 in Wisconsin. Whew. Beat my brains out in this right lane, which I technically have to be in with this wide load still. So in the comments below, let me know what state you think has the worst roads. This stretch that I've been on for the last hour or so, in Wisconsin is pretty bad. Back to my point about how bumpy this road is. On the road again. Let's check out this guy with a nice little ship she. Definitely been going through some crappy roads. Looks like it must have snowed here. I would guess last night maybe. Everything's still kind of wet, and I've seen some salt trucks out, but we've got about 3 hours or so till drop off, so let's get moving. Well, the weather is definitely a little different up here from when I left my house. It's 23 degrees up here right now. We are pulling into Schaefer, Minnesota. There was a lake over here. I pulled out the camera. There's an entire truck and box, like maybe 10-12 foot enclosed trailer, just parked out in the middle of the ice. I mean, I get ice fishing and all that. I've walked on the ice, but parking a vehicle out there seems a little sketchy. But this will be the last of this tiny home trailer you guys are gonna see. I'm gonna stop up here, use the restroom, because we are 10 minutes away from delivery. And you know, some of you may ask what this paid. Well, it was roughly about 1,000 miles from pickup to drop off. Maybe a little over 1,000 with 1,000 GPS miles, maybe a little over with having to follow permit routes. But it paid 3,000, so about $3 a mile. Bumper pull trailer. Yeah, it was oversized, but I did get 15 miles to the gallon. So let me find a place to park here, use the restroom. Look at this little rig. Shed trailer. Little single axle truck. It's neat. It's a nice little truck. Nice little setup there. Anyways, yeah, so about $3 a mile. And you know, got it done in 17 hours of driving, 10-hour reset. So you're talking, you know, 27 hours, 30 hours to get it done. Somewhere around there. There really wasn't much messing around because I need to get over to the dealer to pick up the trailer so I don't have to wait for them to open in the morning. So let me use the restroom, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Well, there's our last sight of it. Say bye-bye to oversize. Well, thankfully I can throw all those papers on the dash away. No more permits needed. Gosh. I was talking to my dad. I was like, I don't know how people used to drive back in the day without GPS. He said with a map in one hand. Anyways, we are, these northern roads are beating me up. Shoo! Especially empty. It's pretty bad with that 2,500-pound trailer bouncing down there. Now it's empty, so thankfully we're picking up something with a little more weight. Be a little heavier on the rear end, which will help. I'm sure these things ride like a bucking bronco anyways, so I'm sure a little more weight will help. But we got 3.7 miles to go to the dealership. It is a Featherlight dealership. It is a leftover 2019 trailer that I am picking up for a, so you can say, long time family friend. Grew up around them, so they contacted me about coming all the way out here to Michigan to pick up a trailer for them. Gave them a pretty fair price, and they bid it on it, so I had to make plans to get out here, which I did, and I made pretty good money getting out here, so I'm happy about that. Expenses are low on this trip with fuel mileage. Even with permits and 2 nights at hotels, we're doing pretty good. Everybody always comments and asks, you know, why single cab? I couldn't park here in an hour at a truck stop and, you know, sleep in a truck. I just gotta get out, gotta move around. And so yeah, you can walk around the truck stop or go do this, go do that, but it's just nice being able to sprawl out, you know, get as long a shower as you want, whatever, and then go get something to eat or do whatever you want to do. So anyways, let's get into this Featherlight dealership. This is just south of Minneapolis. So pull in here, and I'm a little early. They said 5 o'clock because they wanted to get the trailer washed up, because I'm a day early. I told them I'd be there on Tuesday. I text the owner that bought the trailer and said, hey, you know, I could probably get there before they close today. She said, let me call them and make sure they have it ready. And they said they just give them a little bit till 5, they would have it ready. So that's what we're doing. And I must admit that even though I don't think I could do power only all the time, you know, just dropping something and leaving instead of having to unload cars and then multiple stops, kind of nice. Definitely saves on time. You don't realize picking up, you know, 3 cars, dropping off 3 cars sometimes, how long that actually takes. So hopefully they have this lot cleared out to get to this trailer, because old 2-wheel drive doesn't like the snow too much. Well, done for the night. Let's make sure we don't lock the keys in the truck. Here's what we picked up. I guess it's somewhere around 24 to 26 foot. All aluminum Featherlight. I think this is made to haul 4 horses. I think it's a 4-horse slant. Excuse me, I'm not a horse person, so I can pull with any trailer. I just don't know what to load inside of it or how to load it. But I'm just going around checking the making sure nothing's hot. It's a leftover 2019. It's brand new. But yeah, that's it for tonight. There's a bar right over there that serves chicken wings. And I didn't eat lunch today, so that's where we're headed. So thanks for tuning in on that wide load, guys. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and we'll see you on the next one.